Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my week 5 check-in for the month of August. We are going to be closing out my cash envelopes. Finally, I count a week Sunday through Saturday, so if there are 5 Sundays in a month, then I have 5 weeks. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. I hope you all are having a super fantastic Saturday, and I do have some good news for you. My oldest son is not at work, or he didn't go to work last night. So I don't have to worry about anybody being hurt this morning. So let's get started here. I have 2 transactions from this week. I went shopping on Sunday. And Sundays are the days that I normally do all my shopping. I try to take care of everything on that one particular day since I'm already going to be out. It also deters me from visiting many stores because I really don't care to shop that much. If I can go throughout the week and excuse the purchase, I'll be in every store, and which will make it kind of hard for me to get a no-spend day. But anywho, did I get all my stuff? Oh, I had 3. Here we go. I said 2, which was the 2 stores I went to, which were the 2 stores. For laundry, I broke a 10. And so I'm going to write that down over here. I spent $10 on that. I'm just standing here. I didn't do anything for restaurants. Walmart, I spent $35.30. Kroger, I spent $8.57. I tried to make sure that I cooked what was in my refrigerator and use up some things. That's one of the things I like about a 5-week month is I have less money and it forces me to use up what I have. $43.87 is what I spent in groceries. Household, I didn't spend anything. And personal, I didn't spend anything. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this. Last week, I had $78. I spent $43.87. And I had to go to 2 stores because I wanted some hot sauce. And I only use a certain kind. I only like Texas Pete. And they didn't have any at the Walmart I go to. And they didn't have any burritos. And since I needed my hot sauce, I was like, I'll get the burritos from the same place. Normally I would have forgot those burritos. 43.87. Okay, $34.13. So I should have $34 left. Now I'm going to have to take that $10 back out of that household that I hid from myself just to make sure I made it to the 50 and put that back with my grocery money. So 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I do have my $34. So yeah, hide that 10 from myself. That helped. Because I don't always remember what I do. Why did I just do that? Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know. But anyway, restaurants, $40 was left. I didn't spend anything. And I still got my 2 20s. Here, so I'm gonna put that back. Laundry, I started off with 25 from last week and I spent 10, so I should have 15. Guess I better write the 40, huh? 40, and so I should have 15. I hate to write it down first and then find out that I misplaced or I stuck something in the wrong slot. And so here's 15. Now, laundry and restaurants, they don't get added into rollover for cash envelopes as far as accounting for what I'm going to put towards my debt. I try to save $50 from my cash envelopes, but I don't count restaurants. I don't count laundry. Those 2 I leave alone. Restaurants, since I'm still at home, working from home, I have no business really being in a restaurant. Laundry to me is one of those things. I only take out 45, so some weeks are going to be 5 months. Some months are going to have 5 weeks. And then Others are going to have 4, so I want to make sure I have enough to cover the entire period so I don't touch them. And I hope that makes sense, because I think I just confused myself talking. I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So the laundry goes back in here. Now, household, I didn't spend anything. I had $4 left over, and here's the $4. So I'm going to put that here. Okay, and personal, I had $36 left over. I didn't spend anything, and I should have the 36. 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. So I did have 36. Okay, so this one, which is my grocery line item, household and personal. That's what gets counted into the budget for September. And I'm not going to go to the bank or anything. Well, I do got to go take out my money for September, but this is what I am going to subtract out of what I need, so that way I can just go ahead and make my debt payment without making a deposit and all that stuff. 20, 40, 45, 50, which was the goal. 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So from the month of August, I actually saved $74 from my cash envelopes. So let's go back here. And here it was. I think I totally forgot to put this on here. And so I actually saved, I'm going to cross that out and put $74. And then I have my note here, what's up with my internet, which I think I found that out. But yeah, so I saved $24 more than what I planned to save, which will affect, just kind of taking y'all through the way the madness works. So that's the monthly budget. Where's my paycheck budget? Here it is. So up here I have $269, and so $219 was from a sinking fund, and $50 was from my cash envelopes. And so instead of $50, I saved $74, and so I need to add $24 there. So I'm gonna change this to, my actual is going to be $293. And so on my debt payment here for $824.98, I'm going to add $24 to that. $824.98 plus 24. So my debt payment is going to be $848.98. So I hope that helps you guys understand how I do that with the cash envelopes. But I'll modify that later, because we got to close this out. But I just wanted to show you guys how I do that, how I keep up with the madness that is my little world. Okay, so for the month of August, I had one more no spend day. Let's get this out. Yeah, so I had one more in August. So let's see how many I got for the month. I should remember. I don't even know why I try. I know my memory's not that good about some things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 24 days, because that's 6 days each week. 6 times 4, 24, 25, 26. So I actually had 26 no spend days. Woohoo! 26. And Yeah, and I didn't do this. I didn't revise my 2020 debt payoff plan. Because of the no interest time period, I'm actually a lot further ahead than what I expected to be. And I can't remember how many months ahead than what I expected to be at this point. But I am ahead of that, so it's a whole thing. Now these, my no spend days, I don't count what goes into the month by the week. I count by the days in the month. So the 1st of September was my first no spend day. And then the 2nd was my second one, and so on and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, my son is doing better this week. His orthopedic doctor appointment is on Tuesday, the 8th at 9 o'clock. I found out from a co-worker because he went to the same guy when he fell and broke his wrist at a football game. So that's the guy who actually corrected the surgery he had previously done on his wrist, which left his arm crooked. This guy straightened all that out. So this is the person who will be checking my son's hand, his right hand. I can't describe the containers. You have to have seen them before, but they're pretty big, and they were stuck together. And so he had his hand in there, and there were two guys on the other side of him working. They were pulling, and he was on that side with his hand in there, and that's how his hand got smashed. So it's his right ring finger, and it's up in this area because when he turns his hand this way, you can see the swelling up in this area, and you see the blood. I don't know if it's a blood blister when it's under the nail bed, so he's going to lose that nail and all this other stuff. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. He's on light duty at work, and we're going to figure out if there's anything else he has to do besides wearing a splint, which I have to stay on him to put on his splint. And I will give him credit. I thought I was tough, but he's tougher than I am because he never complains, you know, about the pain or anything. And I had to talk to him to kind of get out of him how much pain he was actually in last Saturday. But when I first saw him, all of his fingertips were purple, and I started freaking out. But I didn't freak out in front of him. I kept my freak out to myself. So until after we got his, you know, got him back home, got him fed, and he had his medicine, then I told him how much he scared me. But he's doing better, and so we're going to take care of that on Tuesday together. It's on a different side of town, and the traffic's pretty intense out there, so I'm gonna be driving him and make sure he gets there and stay in the car, because I'm learning that I'm an adult child. They need to do it themselves. So stay in the car and talk to him, especially if he needs any help remembering what medicine he's allergic to. That's his only problem. He can never remember what medications he's actually allergic to. And so, yeah. But yeah, my kids have never broken anything. I've never broken anything. So I have no clue what he's going through right now. But he is on light duty. And this has been a really good time for us to discuss emergency funds and the importance of them. He has one. And luckily, this is a workers' comp claim and stuff, and they're paying for everything. The only thing he's paid for so far has been these splints for his finger. So he's done that. But, you know, it's been a good time for me to talk to him about the emergency fund, why it's necessary. Imagine if he was living on his own and his hours were reduced from 40 to 22, how that affects his income, and what would he do to pay his bills. You know, sometimes it's hard to talk to people who haven't experienced the difficulty to let them know that it can come. And then I explain what it was like for me when I went on leave and I had no emergency fund. how scary that was. So yeah, this has been a nice little learning opportunity, but it's all good. Things are getting better, and I hope you all have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. See, I'm about to stop bumping my gums. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. On Sunday, I will be doing my cash envelope stuffing video, and y'all have a great one. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so, and don't forget, like the video. Bye.